Hello iOS fans, Robin here with a quick rough and ready video for you. Well, that's Pete messaging me. A quick rough and ready video for you on my phone to just sort of talk over some Shadespire fat, if you like. And this, I have a little controversial thought. I've been thinking about it's Pete again. I've been thinking about my strategy for the forthcoming Grand Clash, and I'm looking at playing Stormcast. And I feel that actually when you have two Stormcast, you're almost in a better position than when you have three. So that's my contentious opinion, is that two Stormcast are better than three Stormcast. So what do you guys think? Is this madness? Now, there are various obvious exceptions. If you're playing Eternals, the card that means you need to keep all three of them alive, then clearly two aren't better than three. And in the first stages of the game, again, I would say that three are better than two. But as the game goes on and your Stormcasts, if you're playing offensively, are in the mix, so you're not needing to use those activations to charge, then I think having two is better than having three. You can concentrate all your valuable resources on boosting those two Stormcast. There's lots of cards which enable you to boost them, give boosts when you're on your own. There's helpful whispers, that kind of thing. And I just feel that with that concentrated resource on your Stormcast, you can make them really strong and really hard to kill. And I almost feel like it's worth doing a kamikaze run with one of your Stormcasts. I'm not sure which one. And Garrett has her benefits. She does more likely to hit, but does less damage. Severin, I feel you need to keep alive, because when you're right in the depths of it, the fatal swing or whatever it is, the one where he can do multiple hits, is a brilliant attack. So you can concentrate your resources, and then if you do lose one of your Stormcasts, you still have the possibility of playing Army of One, which is an immense card, an extra attack and defense dice. And so depending on what objective you've got in your deck, if you're on your own, then you're cycling through your power deck more quickly, because maybe you don't use an activation, which sounds like a waste, but then maybe you'll pick up a card which means you can move your opponent in to attack, then you can attack them without using an activation, or maybe move them off an objective, so starving them of glory rather than necessarily getting your own. It's a slightly controversial theory, I know, but I think I think it's a reasonable one. There are other reasons. Okay, things like Conquest, they only require that you have one Stormcast alive. They don't require you to have more than one. So if you lose one and you're playing that, it doesn't matter quite so much. And there's a couple of other like that. Get in your opponent's territory, just one of you. And whereas trying to get three in the opponent's territory can give you a problem. And do I fight? Do I move? What do I do? You haven't got that. I found that a little bit with the Orcs too. There are cards where you need to charge with all of your Orcs, or beat all of them in base-to-base contact. And then that is difficult the more you've got, and it gets easier. Some of those cards have minimums, so obviously Brawl, I think you have to have three, so that can be tricky for Stormcast to score. As soon as you lose one, you can't score it anymore. So there again, there's an example of where three is better than two, but maybe just don't put Brawl in your deck and do other things. I don't know. Anyway, that's my controversial thought. Two Stormcast is better than three Stormcast. I'm going to explore that further. Look out for more kamikaze charges from my Stormcast while the other two buff up, and we'll see how it goes. All right, let me know what you think in the comments below. Cheers, guys. Bye.